Alright, who's ready for their daily dose of deja vu? I did check before I started the stream that quick saves are working. And of course, make sure they work once I exit the brothel as well. Alright, exciting stuff. Unfortunately, we still have a lot of stuff we have to redo, but that's okay. Do I have my Dimension Door scroll still? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. The brand new wrap. So we need to go to the upper city, because we're done here, right? I remember what all I had to do. I think we just went to the upper city and started doing our companion quests. Hey, Ramble. Thank you.
I did it! Did you see that?
Alright, so I'm just gonna blitz through all this stuff as fast as I can since we've already done it. There's no reason to dwell on it for too long. Now, in my haste, I may end up getting a couple party wipes. I'm gonna not have to speed through it too quickly, because there's two fights with the vampires and the arrogant aristocrats.
Pretty good, aren't I?
They can be quite a doozy,
Did it.
even when you're fully buffed.
Now what is that?
This is my kind of work. This is my kind of work.
Alright, we can go in here, because I think it's just the one room, isn't it? It's got that crossbow for
No
Darren.
secrets can escape my prying gaze.
I heed the voice of the spirits. I hope you appreciate this.
Yeah, all it does is allow you to skip around without having to actually become famous. So, like, if you don't do the Battle Bliss Arena yet, or just want to skip it all together, you can.
This way.
That's really the only way to gain notoriety in the Abyss, right? I mean, you do all these side quests, but I don't know if that counts towards the fame modifier.
Wherever my legs carry me.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Tell me.
Who,
and
me?
I'll
I
do
Shall
it.
not be swayed from my path.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
You can trust me.
Is it me, or do I not see Ice Body? Did it fall off? No, it's still active. Oh, there it is. Alright, another 5 minutes. That's long enough.
I'll watch your back.
Hey, yo, lethal hair. Yeah, I figured some of them did. I just wasn't sure which ones. We've done so many of the companion quests. I assume the Flesh Market fight on the Azada path probably counts. And don't worry, Zulaf, I've already tested the Unity engine. We can save. At least so far. Alright, let's get the Drake on our side. Glide was so useless in the Pokemon games, at least when Onyx used it.
Can you retreat already?
It's usually by the time he actually finished storing up his energy, the fight was over.
I will resist! Healing is what I was made for.
I'll cut you wide open.
Retreat is not an option.
Just die already.
Slice! Behead!
The spirits demand your blood.
May I see your entrails, please? Let the attack commence.
Prepare yourself!
Off with your head!
Is that a mythic spell? That's right, we have to level up too.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Die!
Save the last one for me. You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
Your struggles end.
Yeah, plus the battle bliss takes you to the other areas anyway. Alright. I don't think I equipped any of this junk, if I remember right. Oh yeah, the setting. I don't know if I have it turned on. Alright, not gonna worry about it then.
Press the attack!
Yeah, well, I mean, at this stage, with all the DLC that are out, you don't need to get all the experience for doing everything anyway.
Out of my sight! Forwards? No, backwards.
I don't think I missed anything, right? Yeah. Alright, let's level up. Ready 2 up and fighting on him. I forgot what hex I grabbed last time. Wasn't it... Oh, Hampering Hex. Sure, I guess still. Not that she needs it. Yeah, it was quite the save issue. Just couldn't save. I wasn't the only person that it happened to either. There's a problem whenever you go into the 10,000 delights that the game just wouldn't let you save. They hotfixed it today, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be playing something else right now. Every time I try to save, it would just give me a save error. Having an extra raised dead on hand might be worth it, since Darren has a habit of dying every now and then. He doesn't have last stand either, so if he goes down, he goes down. Maybe resurrection as well. And what else did I have here? Just a heal mass, that's always good to have. We do Sirocco. We already have 3 greater heroisms. He casts twice and Camellia casts once. So we do have that greater selective metamagic rod. We have animal growth. Oh, aspect of the wolf. That's not worth it. We're gonna have animal growth, so I'm thinking another freedom of movement. That'll free up one of Darren's spell slots. Yeah, I lost a lot of progress yesterday because I kept seeing the save error. It's like, oh, we'll be fine. And we'll troubleshoot it at the end. And in the process of troubleshooting it, the game crashed. So I lost about 2 hours of playtime. Which is the first time I've had that issue with a Pathfinder game. At least that I recall.
Trail me. What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Hey, somebody's asking about the fell to the top. Hey, the fried Rift Drake is immune to confusion. I don't see the tasty aroma. I wonder if it's more of like a joke effect. It didn't actually do anything. I Hold on here. He does have unique effects. Clinging fried corrosion. I can't see what it does. Yeah, I should have taken a look at the Drake when we were in combat. Open up his character sheet. Probably something that we can look up online. That's why these guys are probably going to want to fight.
My tail is restless.
So many thoughts. So
I
little
hate the
time.
voice of the spirits.
You can handle them, right?
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah, I figured it's a joke buff, but I assumed that it still had some sort of effect, like, I don't know, makes everybody smell better or something.
I will.
Or makes people less likely to attack the Drake because it smells so good.
You are inferior. Slice.
Thank you for using me.
Okay, the headband of rigorous training. Oh, that's right, it's for land.
Wherever my legs carry me. Forwards! No, backwards!
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Prove my worth.
What's on your mind?
Let's
I
shake a
wonder.
leg!
Death is life's
I
final
see
surprise.
Oh, they mean to run him forward. That's fine.
Guide my hand.
You are nothing before
Make your peace.
And grace.
I'm more likely to get targeted. That also makes sense. Because all the, succubi were attacking him. That makes sense.
Trail me.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Alright, Shadow Wing in the gang.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Ask nicely. I don't steal. I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around the world. Start with me. Might be
Careful
trap,
now.
might be treasure.
Yeah, so someone reminded me you could teleport down here. That's where I tried in my initial run,
tail
but
is twitching.
maybe I didn't.
Must be a sign.
Spy? What do I spy?
All the buildings have the same layout like this. They are pretty easy to get confused. You also can't drag your camera
No
over there.
secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Makes it a little bit more difficult to loot. Hey Memphis, what's going on, man? The Force Tracker's boots, plus 10 competence bonus on lower nature skill checks. That'll be really handy early on. In addition, the wearer's animal companion gets a plus 20 bonus on maximum hit points. It's not too shabby. Hey, and Reginald doesn't have boots. Well, we'll test it later. when Bismuth is feeling a little better.
Who, me?
Oh, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't played with the Shifter class yet. But from what I'm seeing, it seems like a decent enough class.
Rules
At first
are
I
made
said,
to be
"No,
broken.
Don't mind me.
Dangerous. Well, then I insisted, but I should. I want to survive. Then I argued, then agreed to do it. Oh, it's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not. Wherever my legs carry me.
Let's have some fun.
I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked too fast. We're gonna reload that. He has some neat classes, like the was it the Rage Fiend? Or Fiend Rager, whichever one. You don't actually shape change, you just get large and hit the ground. It sounds simple and elegant. Did it really play back here? That's fine. Only 2 fights and the map to explore.
This way.
3rd time's the charm, right? I swear I quick save before those fights, though, did I not? No, I guess not. Being a little reckless.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Let's shake a leg.
Tell me, and
Ask
I'll do
nicely.
it.
Well,
Let's have some fun.
Retreat is not an option.
Yeah, I think it... I don't know if some of the interactions I read about were intended or not. It was, what was it doing? It was using the wrong attribute for something, I think. I can't recall.
Kneel before me. This one's mine.
Out of my
But people didn't seem to know whether or not it was a bug or if it was intended.
Oh, the waiting's never fun. Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Well, that's just too bad, Matthew. Yeah, it does go on for a little bit. It's definitely, at least in my experience, the longest voice line in the game. But that's what you get for choosing the Madman voice pack.
No, backwards. Backwards! Trail me.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Don't mind me. My tail is restless.
Close ranks. I will see to your demise.
Deadly Duelist, he's not even dueling us. He's got his whole posse here with us, or with him.
Precision.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
You are nothing before me.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
You can trust me.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
It's a weird voice line to give Woljiv. I'm here, where else would I be? After he ditched you in Act 2.
Something.
I don't know, Woljiv, why don't you tell me? Where would you be?
Might be trap. Might be treasure.
Did you see that?
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Something is not right here.
Something wrong. Fine.
Your orders, Commander.
Who? Me? Might be trap. Might be treasure. Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, how is last epoch? Let's call it epic. Had my eye on it for a little while, but I haven't jumped in. I watched some gameplay, I don't know, a couple patches ago. Has the multiplayer patch come out yet? Patch 9, I think it was supposed to be. Oh yeah. Yeah, connect those dots, right? Only streaming, reading chat, monitoring the stream, you know.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Alright, so there's a couple portals we could take. Let's go and clear out this side real quick. We still have most of our buffs up and buffs available for these two more difficult fights.
I
Forwards?
sense something.
No, backwards, backwards!
Yeah, I've always got some excuses up my sleeves. But the real trick is I'm not wearing sleeves. Another reason I don't have a webcam, because I stream shirtless. There's your raunchy Friday factoid. Hey Hector. Yeah, I do want to see that movie with Pedro and Nicolas Cage. I forget the name of it. Now I got on my fuzzy pants. Let me just pick something up that I was interested in. Maybe not.
Shall we move? We shall move. Trail me.
Alright, so here we do get ambushed from behind.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Speak with your actions.
Full Regil behind us, I think.
Ask nicely.
Open your eyes. Save the last one for me.
Hey, don't bring my hairy legs into this.
I will resist.
Die already.
Prepare yourself.
I'll cut you wide open.
That's why I'm better.
May I see your entrails, please?
Retreat is not an option. You are inferior. I'll make short work of this.
Yeah, it looks like the past couple of years, Nicolas Cage has put out a lot of... I don't know if they're good or not because I haven't seen them, but there is, Pig, there is that amusement park movie. I think it was a few years ago now, the Color from Outer Space, the Lovecraftian movie. And, he's got that, vampire movie coming out, too. Redwood, I think is what it's called. Or Redfield, something like that. Oh, there's a Brock leg.
What's in wait for me there?
That meat's back on the menu. Oh, there's another movie he was in. He had like explosive devices all over his body or something. I saw one trailer for it, and that was it. It was like almost like a western, but dystopian western, I think.
This way.
Missed me already.
My tail is restless. Something wrong?
You
watch
require
your
my
back.
counsel.
I crave for adventure.
I must part with everything demonic in me.
Well,
But Desna, please allow me to keep my lovely, irresistible, beautiful wings.
The Rock. Oh, I don't know.
I will defend my dream.
The attack.
Desna, guide my hand.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I only saw the one ad.
I will.
the spirits demand your blood.
What? You didn't? Die! Die! Die!
The old way, yeah. I think that's it. That came out in the past couple years, right? He's still getting attacked. Leave Darren alone.
Cover me, all right?
With your head!
You are today's sacrifice.
Son of a gun.
Make your peace.
zap you. Why not both?
Disappear. Go for their heart!
You are inferior.
Well, in my defense, they are attacking me. Well, I guess I am approaching them, but I don't think that merits the hostility they're giving me in exchange for just walking up to them.
Rules
But I could be
are
wrong.
made
Maybe
to
it's
be
a
broken.
demon thing. Let's see.
I
Cast it.
welcome your company.
Oh, whoops, accidentally. Quicken that spell. I didn't mean to. They really dropped no loot. All that troubling for what?
Something is not right here.
Oh, the trap up top. So another difficult fight up ahead. In fact, it is harder. And so we'll fully buff up for it.
Never fun.
What's on your mind?
By fully buff up, I mean use whatever buffs I have left.
I'm prepared.
Skip the pleasantries.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun!
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I don't have that yet. But we can still put grease down. Must have had wings, so it's not actually useful, but doesn't hurt to try.
Who? Me?
I heed the voice of the silence.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Alright, get him, guys. My computer doesn't melt first.
May I see your entrails?
You are nothing before me.
The best part is, every time one of these summons dies, we get more summons.
Kneel before me.
I hope so, after everything I threw at this fight. The fight's not as difficult as I made it out to be with all my preparation here. But I don't need to use this stuff for any other fight before we get to rest again.
I will resist!
So it's fine.
Distract them from me.
How could you?
Time to share your treasures.
You like that? You didn't?
Oh, I didn't use Camellia's and Regel's buffs. Or my own, of course. I'm gonna save that for Voljev's quest. Not that we need it there either, but I don't think they drop anything unique, right? I think the kinetic diadem is the big reward here. Because that's on the, yeah, aristocrat.
Missed me already.
And Minotaurs are great because they do last for 10 minutes.
Don't mind me.
Oh, hold on. Over here. Alright, left Camellia down there, that's fine.
tail is
We still have
restless.
Woljif and Birchlie up here. One of the many advantages of having multiple
Aren't I?
characters that have high trickery.
This is my kind of work.
I mean, you can be a warmonger and not be good at war. So that relic helmet we just
Wherever
found
my
is
legs carry me.
fantastic. It gives a +6 profane bonus to strength. And with as rare as profane bonuses are,
Something wrong?
it basically stacks with everything. The downside is it looks a little goofy if you have any sort of eyewear on or any mask on. I mean, I didn't try all the masks, but
I will prove my
like
worth.
the standard glasses, the ones that like he has on, it looks a little silly. It fits well, and I think it can look cool if you get the right color.
The struggles never
I'm
cease.
here. Where else would I be?
Now don't worry, there'll be some buffing later. Once we
Let the
need to rest again. I'm trying to mitigate the amount of buffing we have to do.
forwards. No, back.
Who? Me?
Looking back this way for Sapamalek's mansion. Once we have Windowag in the party. Let's go do Woljif's quest next.
Road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Well, you give me a suspense for a little while longer. Hey, do we have a thing for this portal yet? I don't think we do.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, so this is Woljif's quest.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
You can trust me. I hope you appreciate this.
Also, I think when we get back to the Nexus, I'm going to try to optimize my rod placement on my companions. Well, the leader of the city has a rule where you're not supposed to attack any guests to the city.
This way.
And that's why we get around as easily as we do.
No secrets can
I'll watch
escape
your
my
back.
prying gaze.
Now,
Because
what is that?
Nocticula wants to create a trade hub.
I am
or at least treats it
helpful,
as a trade
am I
hub.
not?
But she actually
What
is in
do we
favor
have
of
here?
shutting the rifts.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. No. I let him make his own
spy.
choice
What do I spy?
on the Trickster
Wherever my
path.
legs carry
So there's
me.
an argument for and against it with the Trickster, but I have enough paths in the future where I will let him get possessed. So I'm not going to this time.
No, backwards, backwards!
Also gives me something to look forward to in my next run. Well, the next run isn't going to happen either because I'll be a gold dragon. It would make sense in that run either. I guess I would be a gold dragon yet. Actually, I don't know which path I'm going to take until I'm a gold dragon. I think demon, actually. It fits the roleplay of the character. I'm a little disappointed. Supposedly with the Reformed Fiend, you can't select anything besides Abyssal or Infernal. for your bloodline. I assume that was the case for like the initial, but with like the mythic feat, being able to choose a second bloodline, I was hoping that you could choose Gold Dragon. Then as I play through the game, you go from having the Abyssal Reformed Fiend bloodline, and then you select Gold Dragon when you go Gold Dragon. It fit the arc of that character.
It's either us or them.
The spirits demand your blood!
Prepare yourself!
Die! Die! Die!
What a joke. Yeah, my argument for not letting him get possessed here is that Igfali's tricked us, the Trickster, and I didn't want to be out-tricked, and so I denied him his end goal. Because I was mad that we didn't know he was here. I could probably let Woljif go by himself if I wanted to here.
I see blood! Blood!
Yeah, good luck against this guy. Young Woljif just witnessed all those guys get obliterated. Yeah, I think that'd be cool if she was. Even as like a background character.
Let's shred them!
Let's mess these guys up. Alright, Camellia and... Actually, we just blitz this guy. We don't have to do anything else.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead. Out of my sight! Off with your head! All I see is
I think taking out his
blackness.
clones actually makes him easier to kill. I'm not gonna be this tough.
Surprise!
Desna! Guide my hand!
You didn't?
Well, that's that, I guess. And I was just getting used to having a grandpa. He's not the type who'll teach you how to fish and fill a pipe, you know, but he's alright. Probably even decent for a demon. Not surprising that Gran remembered him well.
We just killed Woljif's grandfather.
But who gives a damn about Grandma? Chief, I mean... Thanks. I don't know why you've treated me so... I'm nothing, you know? Well, look at me and... and you... But it turned out that we're, well... friends? Actually, friends. And you've been there for me. Why are you looking at me? I'm not crying. My voice is like this because my throat's dry. It's dusty in here. That's why my throat's itchy, and my eyes are watering, and my nose is running.
Yeah, I have it installed, so when I return back to Dresden in Act 5, we should get that companion. I don't think we can do his companion quests, but we'll at least have him for the last stretch of the game. So I'm assuming he's going to mess up his end game slide, right? Because the only way to impact it is by doing their quests, so we'll get the generic sad ending that they get.
Now? Are you the chief or what? You tell me. You know, I've got a good feeling about our campaign. So far, we've dealt with everything that's been thrown at us together. I'm starting to think the wrong gang was called the Family, you know? I'm with you to the end, Chief. And after the campaign, well, you'll have to live long enough to find out. Let's defeat all the demons and then we'll see. Huh? That's that. But I'll keep the setting. It's nice work. Delicate, and another stone will look better in it. I'll keep it so I don't forget the choice I made and why. I'll just get it out, look at it, and remember. Ooh, and then if I live long enough to open my own shop, just a thought, you know, I'll put it in a glass case where everyone can see it and drive themselves sick with jealousy.
I like how they actually used his magic, the dialogue here. I feel like that's not utilized enough for other companions, or just in general, when it comes to the gray text.
Well, so long to the old family nest. It's a pity I can't bring this back to Galarian. Well, not all of it, but there is something we can do. Hey, Chief, let's clean this place out from top to bottom so not even a speck of gold is left behind.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
He's got a one-track mind, but gotta appreciate it. So that's his final quest. So the few companions are the only one whose quest wraps up in Act 4. Does he get a bonus for not being possessed? Doesn't look like it. I always like to check. I don't think I ever checked my first run.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Similarly, gets it if you go the other direction.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Should we
Please,
proceed?
Don't
allow
mind
me.
me.
This way.
Alright, so we'll give this to him in his second weapon slot. If I remember to swap to it, it'll be really handy for some of the longer dungeons.
You call?
Ask nicely.
Any of the main dungeons where you get a
Something
bunch of
wrong?
traps and a bunch of fights.
Rules are made
Also, his
to
boot's
be
not working?
broken.
I'm here. Where else would I be? My tail is restless.
Alright, we'll just play it safe and exit this way.
I'm prepared.
Make sure everybody's grouped up with
Oh,
us.
the waiting's never fun.
Ask nicely.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Something wrong?
Yeah, he cheated death by putting his spirit in a crystal, and he's gonna inhabit Woljif's body to bring himself back. Yeah, I have Doomguy's helmet. You find it in the Blackwater dungeon. It doesn't have any effects though, but since they added transmogrification to the game, or transmog, I can make any piece of equipment look like this, or any helmets anyway. So, what it looks like.
Wherever my
Make
legs
sure I didn't mess up
carry me.
his, shoot, I did. What did I have here? Was it another remove curse? You know, I don't know. I could bestow curse instead of remove it. Or another greater invisibility might not be bad. Maybe a free dimension door might be worth it. I don't know. None of these really stand out to me. That's just a reference. Plus, there is futuristic technology in Pathfinder. I think you may have been here when we talked about it last time. There's spaceships and stuff, and Pathfinder ties into Starfinder, which is the sci-fi tabletop setting. Also, Doomguy's helmet makes a lot of sense considering what this game is all about, which is fighting and slaying demons. Or ripping and tearing until it's done. Alright, so a small break from the game. We're going to do our giveaway real quick. So I do request that whoever gets the code and activates it first, please let me know that you got it and that it worked. I'm going to just copy-paste it into the chat, so the first person to copy-paste it and redeem it, it's yours. It is a Steam code. It might work on GOG. I would just use it on Steam. I don't know if it's going to work on GOG or not. So, I do a drum roll. I don't know if y'all can have a good angle for it. Only sounds like I can hear one finger. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Code. And also let me know if it is the full Season 2 pass or if it's just the one DLC. Because of course I have no way to check it without redeeming it. And here you were talking all week about how you knew you're gonna win. You're gonna out copy paste everybody else in the chat. Shame on you, Matthew. All talk and no copy paste. Hey, this guy. I have to walk. Oh no, it worked this time. You walk past him in this direction, he doesn't seem to trigger. But if you come back this way, he picks a fight.
Battle formation.
You are today's sacrifice!
Sorry, and he gets all of his spells back. Or if someone else tries the code and it doesn't work, just let me know, so that I know that somebody cashed it in. If no one claims it here, I'm gonna give it away somewhere else, probably on the Discord or something. Let's go and drop another heal.
Nothing before me.
I'll cut you wide open.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'm sorry, Ramble.
Surprise!
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Hey, calm down, Arushalai.
Missed me already. I welcome your company. I thought you didn't want to lose me. Smile. The world's not
Awesome.
ending
Congratulations,
just yet.
Rex. Was it the full DLC season pass? Or was it just the single DLC? I was a little concerned it might just be the single DLC. There's just a typo in the email that I got. I just want to confirm. Awesome. Well, congratulations, man. Hope you enjoy it. Everyone else can start the weekend knowing that they're a bunch of losers. And no problem, man. I
Forwards! No,
had to
backwards.
pull some strings, and by that I mean just ask if they'd have the code even though I already own the DLC pass. So they reached out and asked if I wanted it for early access.
Now what is that? I hope you appreciate this.
But I always buy the games that I want anyway to support the developers. With a couple of exceptions. I think there's 3 games I got for free that I haven't bought the codes for, or haven't purchased myself. I might still do giveaways for those games anyway, since I did receive them for free.
Rules are made to be broken.
This Clemency of Shadows R looks really cool. Oh, that's not gonna work there. How many regular restorations left? That's fine. We'll take care of that later. No. So I got Hard West 2 for free because they gave me beta access, and
My
it just
tail
carried
is
over to the
twitching.
full release.
Must be a sign.
And was it Stolen Realms? What's this game called? Zoria Age of Shattering. I got that for free. I've been meaning to play it, but got a pretty tight schedule when it comes to playing games. And there was that Don Quixote card game I got for free. I'll probably stream that at some point. I might stream that between this run and the next, actually. And along with the Diablo games.
This way.
No, I had to buy all the Blizzard games. They've never reached out to me for anything. I'm not that big of a fish yet. They're the,
Wherever
I was
my
gonna say.
legs carry me.
Plus I've had the Diablo, well, at least Diablo 1 owned for a long time on GOG. I technically owned Diablo 2, 2 copies of it before I bought Resurrected.
Forwards!
But I don't think I have the codes anymore. Yeah, there's a card game, I meant to play it a little while back, but I didn't have time to stream it or do a let's play of it. It's called Quixote Quest for Glory. Came out March 31st, 2022. 6 user reviews, so it hasn't received a lot of cover, but it looked like good fun. And the art style looks fantastic. So I'm gonna play that definitely between my current run of Wrath of the Righteous and the next. Which I don't play a ton of card games, but I think they're good fun. Since I haven't played a lot of them, I'm not burned out on that trope yet, so. Plus, I think he reached out when I was still playing Wrath of the Righteous the first time, with Don Quixote as my character, so it was fitting. Yeah, after I finish Diablo 3, if there's time before Diablo 4 comes out, I'm going to play Hard West 2. And after Deadfire, I'm not sure. I don't want to play anything that's too long before Baldur's Gate 3 comes out.
It was useful to you.
So I'm thinking I'll do Confrontation and Arclash Legacy, because they're fairly short pseudo-CRPGs. And I haven't seen anyone make a video for either one of those games, and maybe, well, there's some like 7-month-old videos for the multiplayer or something. But there's most of the Let's Plays are like 10 years old, so, which I understand why. The games are well, they're definitely games. I've played through and beaten him before.
The heartbeat quickens.
Oh, that's right. These guys want to pick a fight. Let's haste. Alright, get him, guys.
This pain is excruciating.
Gosh.
Make your peace.
I will see you alive.
The world in crimson.
Alright, cut him down. There we go.
Press the attack.
I will resist.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Prepare yourself. Desna, guide
Pain is my pleasure.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh yeah? And was it a good time? Or was it just morbid time? It's okay. I think it's still a Slayer at the end of the day, so, I mean, a Slayer is going to be good no matter what. But you give up so much for so little. I don't know if you were here when I went over the full class. So you lose half of your sneak attack dice, You lose Slayer's Advance and Study Target. And you lose bonus combat feats. Or, sorry, Slayer Talents. Which are basically bonus combat feats for a Slayer. All for these temporary buffs. One of which is completely useless unless you're going unarmed. I don't know why you would as a Slayer, though. One of the strengths is getting two-weapon fighting for free. The range effect isn't great, and you can't even have multiple active at the same time. Like, I still think BAB is the best one, the fighter stance. You do get more sneak attack damage with the rogue stance than you would if you were a regular Slayer with the 6 extra sneak attack dice. Because this goes up by what? 1d6 for every 3 levels. So it's 6 plus the 3 you already have. So you technically get 9 sneak attack dice. And you get evasion, which is handy. And uncanny dodge. It's only for a minute, based off your level and your intelligence modifier. Where the other Slayer has those 3 extra sneak attack dice permanently, at once they reach that level. So you give up all the strengths of or a lot of the strengths of the Slayer class for temporary strengths, which are better for a short period of time. Well, yeah, I'm going Trickster, so I have a high crit chance. Reg also has a high crit chance, and we all have
This way.
I sense something.
outflank, so we get those free attacks of opportunity. But yeah,
Helpful,
it's going
am I
well.
not?
Oh, hello there. Noctalic Gill, I might be mad that Shadow Demon's just hanging out in there.
Wherever my legs.
Okay. I think... Oh, sorry, this isn't Nocticula's house. This is, where Willidus lives. Yeah, my main character is definitely carrying the team damage-wise. Alright. This is where we made it to last time. We're actually ahead of schedule, which is great. Alright, so we can make it this far, and you step on it so it doesn't rotate.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Well,
Awesome Doctor, bad villain. Yeah, he's in House of the Dragon as well.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Moving the same distance each time? No. It's getting better and better.
Sorry.
Alright, Regil. Go
I
hold
heed the
the
voice of the spirit.
platform for me. Let's do the old shimmy. Actually, it should just fall into place. Back and forth, back and forth.
I don't steal. Starting with me. Might be trap, might be treasure.
What's on your
Okay,
mind?
trap or treasure, but I can't interact with it. try quick saving and reloading real quick. Or funny adolescent feelings. Yeah, I only got into Game of Thrones because we didn't have a lot to watch on deployment. And somebody had downloaded all the seasons that had been released up to that point.
This is my kind of work.
Alright, so we got Faith Bearer. I believe that's a scimitar. I don't remember exactly what it does. +4, Holy Scimitar confirms a critical hit. They make a low religion check, DC 40. On a successful, or sorry, on a success, combines success and all together. Allies in a 15-foot area are healed for the amount of hit points. Equal to the number of ranks the winner has in low religion. Let me think. Do I want to go with Scimitar build on any of my characters? So when I go... So Quarterstaff Master is going to use a Quarterstaff. My Gold Dragon will use Great Swords. My Hell Knight's going to use a Tower Shield and a Hammer. Paladin will use a Hammer. Aeon. That's my Quarterstaff Master. I have axes covered elsewhere. Actually, you know what? I might go Scimitars with my secret playthrough. And religion would make sense for that too. Okay. I think I've got a plan then. I need to jot all these down. I'm trying to keep track of all my future runs. That helps me make decisions in my current run as well. Yeah, I think it's absolutely viable from what I've seen. I haven't played with it in campaign yet, since where I'm at in my current run. I haven't got the new companion. So I'm in Act 4. You can only get him in Act 1, 2... No, Act 1, 3, and 5. So once I get to Act 5, I'll play around with him a bit, since he has a unique shifter class.
Carry me.
Yeah, it's absolutely viable. It seems pretty good. I've heard good things about the Fey shifter and the
I hope you appreciate this.
Mana Core shifter. Yeah, it's absolutely viable. They made some changes to it, so it wasn't strictly like the tabletop, which I know is a little lackluster, based on what I've heard, of course.
The world's not ending just yet.
See, that would be a great effect for the Trickster to have. I think the Trickster... I mean, it would have been a lot of work on Outcat's part if they took all these unique items and gave it a unique effect for the Trickster for Arcana 3. As it stands now, when you get Knowledge Arcana 3 with the Trickster, you either get... we get the minor effects from Knowledge Arcana 2, and you get a major effect from Knowledge Arcana 3, which is like Keen or Speed or something like that. But like what you said, Matthew, that'd be awesome for a Trickster path. If Faith Bearer conjured a Bear of Faith, like on a crit, so it summoned a bear, I mean, that's perfect for the Trickster path. Yeah, but Hector, what about Bobby B? Big ol' Bobby B.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Alright, so we are going to reload this. I'm not going to miss this part again. That's a nickname for Robert Baratheon.
You require my counsel. Wise.
Alright, you just have to roll a 10. All you gotta do, Regil. Don't let me down.
This way.
Yeah, I think by the time I finished Game of Thrones, I didn't care anymore about the show. And so the last season didn't impact me the same way it did other people. I just didn't care about that point. Can we rest anywhere? No. So I do want to rest before we go to the tower, but we'll knock out the tower before we
Carry me.
swap out companions. So we have a lot to do still. We have a lot of companion quests to take care of. I want to bring Trevor and Social to the flesh markets to wipe all the slavers off the face of the abyss. Oh, we have a day at the Battle Blitz. We might do that before we go to the tower. Let's go and do that now. Yeah, he was in the Game of Thrones before it was cool, guys. I was into it. And it's well into its hype. Did she just ignore me? Yeah, I do want to play through the Octopath Traveler games on the channel at some point. It's not in my next stretch of games on my schedule, but I plan to get to them eventually. There's just a lot of games to play, and not a lot of time. It also doesn't help that a lot of the games that I do play are just, they're so long. It takes me a long time to get to the next game. That's why I'm excited for the Diablo series, because it's going by pretty quickly. And I've knocked out a couple of shorter titles as well. I don't know how long Hard West 2 is supposed to be. I haven't played any JRPGs on the channel yet. There's a few that I want to. Advice for new player, just read everything. There's a lot of mechanics, a lot of detail. I think the biggest thing that I missed in my first playthrough of Kingmaker, when I first started Pathfinder, was I didn't understand stacking buffs. So buffs of the same type do not stack, with a few exceptions. So like, if it's an enhancement bonus to strength, it won't stack with other enhancement bonuses. So a belt that provides a +2 enhancement bonus to strength will not stack with full strength, a spell. So just make sure that you're not stacking the same type of buffs. It's like different types of bonuses are like enhancement, morale, luck, circumstance, profane, things like that. Some will stack, like there's some natural armor bonuses that stack and all that, but that's a big one. There is a spell book. I've seen a lot of new players miss the spell book altogether. So if you're on PC, if you press B on a caster class, on a caster character, a spell book pops up, and there's a difference between prepared and spontaneous casters. Prepared casters, you have to select what spells they have slotted. Now it'll save it every time you rest. So I don't know how familiar you are with the Pathfinder system, so if my advice is too noobish, just let me know. Yeah, dodge bonus is stacked. That's why dexterity builds are so strong. I'm more of a strength guy myself. Let's see. If you go a caster class, you're not going to feel very impactful in the early game if you try to go damage, because demons have spell resist and energy resist. So not until you get your mythic feats does that really start to play a role. Crowd control is your best friend if you go caster in the early game. What else? You can respec. I think it costs gold every time in Wrath of the Righteous. In Kingmaker, you get a few free respecs. So if you're not happy with your class or you make a mistake, you can just go to speak to Ilor, who's not available until you make it to the Defender's Heart. So you have to go through like the first dungeon before you can. But then you can respec. You can hire mercenaries as well if you need to. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you comment on any of my videos, I will read and respond to your comment. Though I know I'm behind right now. I've been getting a lot of comments, so it's been hard to keep up. So I'm almost always available. My Discord as well. There's some people there that are willing to help out with builds and everything. The game is has a lot of customization options for difficulty, so don't be afraid to mix and match those up. Skill checks are shared across your party. This is a good example here. So my main character does not have very high diplomacy or persuasion, but I have a companion, Darren, who does. Who currently has 40. So I use him for this chat. I don't think there's any... There's a couple areas in this game where just your main character can make the skill checks, but it's not as common as it was in Kingmaker. In fact, off the top of my head, I can only think of one place, and that's here in the Battle Bliss, when you get captured as a gladiator. Yeah, definitely knowing what buffs stack. That's the big one. Because I had no idea. I didn't check my character sheets enough in Kingmaker my first playthrough. Yeah, not in the well, in the show, kind of.
No, backwards, backwards! words.
I didn't like how they shifted the big threat. I mean, there's a lot to like about that last season. They shifted the big threat to the secondary threat and made the secondary threat the big threat. It was so dumb. So hyping up, I don't want to spoil too much for those who haven't watched the show. So I'd probably be doing them a favor. It could have been so much better. So remember, I had a theory myself what I thought was going to happen in Game of Thrones, and I thought it was really cool because it was like a history repeats itself type theme. What I thought was going to happen at the very end was that Cersei was going to lose her mind, and Jaime Lannister was going to stab her from behind like he did with the previous king. And as he was doing that, Jon Snow was going to run in and see it happening, just like Ned Stark saw Jaime killing the previous king. Where he got his title Kingslayer. Thought that'd been a cool callback and, you know, endless cycle of violence and all that. But nope, some characters aren't allowed to have any growth in that show, so not even close to what ended up happening. So we don't have any buffs up. I do think we end up fighting Velexia. Or I did in my last run, right? So I'd be a little safe what I say and do here. Because I don't have... Bangs Baphomet belly once in a while. Okay.
Trail me.
Oh yeah, there's another thing I thought was going to happen was the, well, I guess it did happen, so I'm not going to spoil that. So, I guess it'd be interesting if like the responses I get to Velexia actually impacted the romance options, because Camellia was getting upset with what we were saying. Oh, sorry, I was reading the dialogue. It's pretty funny. I do like that guy as an actor as well. Well, I guess I only know him from a couple different things. He's in Knight's Tale. Don't bother me, I'm dispensing false justice.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Well, in my defense, I thought I was going to get items for doing that. Turns out it was Camellia that gave it to me, which is ironic considering I thought the denizens of the brothel were the ones giving me gifts. And it was my romance. They didn't think that like the whole party was resting and that time was passing like that. And it turns out it was. I imagine Camellia sneaking into the room that I was in with the succubus or whatever and dropping off the necklace and sneaking out. Then I think it was the succubus that gave it to me. It was just a awkward time for her to give us that gift. Alright, so I do think that we found all of those little rune spots. Oh, look at Socio. Encouraging Darren. Alright, let's go level up the rest of our party. They do need to be leveled up. What does he get? It was a bone necklace, which doesn't sound much better in a brothel. But no, the necklace I have equipped is this one. It matches Camellia's. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, look at all this stuff you miss by taking Imitator. There's like 2 Slayer talents here, 2 here, and like 1 here you're missing. Half the sneak attack dice. Slayer's advance, study target. And it's Master Slayer too, right? You still get that. Grab this real quick. Then we'll take a look. Yeah, you still get Master Slayer. So he just straight up die. I should have more intelligence for this. Right now it's 10 plus half the Slayer's level, so it'll be 20. plus 2 to 22. So I need to get something that boosts my intelligence. Which I have, but I have this helmet on instead. Alright, Socio, let's level you up as well, since we're going to take you to one of the hardest fights of the game. Make sure you're well equipped as well. Alright, Icy Prison Mass is fantastic. Hold Monster Mass might be worth it as well. Can Ember learn that? I don't think she can. Oh man, this would be so good. To have that ring that doubles morale bonuses. Plus for morale bonus on attack, damage, and gain hit points. But it'd be plus 8 bonus on attack and damage rolls. Which I think that's what I already have, right? It's plus 4. I'll go ahead and grab it now. Yeah, I should have more intelligence for this. I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, Matthew. Yes, Ember also gets it. That'll be useful. In my next run. So improved critical isn't recommended. Do we already have improved critical as a feat? Yeah, we do. So we'll go ahead and start stacking other criticals. Actually, Confused is probably better. Then I'll just keep attacking my other party members. I guess another Bane? I don't know. Level 1 spells. Maybe... yeah. True Strike might be worth it. In fact, let's go ahead and... oh, because it's divination. Ah, that's not... good. That. I'll grab a couple of these and mix a few Banes. Righteous Might's always useful. Actually, let's go ahead and get another one of those. I need 7 of these. Extra Raised Dead is always useful. Holy Aura. And just heal mass. Alright, looks good to me. Hey, what's going on, Drake? I'm gonna sell some stuff to Woljif real quick.
This way.
I should probably give this to Arushalai. We don't have land, so we don't need that. Congrats! I don't have spring break anymore. I would probably give that to, what's her face? Ooh, mental perfection. I end up giving that to, Social. Or his brother. We'll see. What does he have? That's okay. Alright, at least we can re-equip this stuff now. That's not the belt he's supposed to have. Where's the other belt at? Oh, never mind, that's right. It's a cloak, not a belt. Whoops. Yeah, if I start teaching, which I get, I would like to. But there's a lot of stuff I would like to do. Unfortunately, where I'm at, all those things aren't currently available. Oh yeah, what does old Enyo have? And headband of mental perfection. I would have these things. Mage armor spell. Congratulations. The armor and stuff looks really cool with that helmet. Oh yeah, the skeletal merchant, the wandering skeletal merchant got upgraded inventory in Act 5 as well, and that's another thing I'm excited to check out. I want to teach history. That's where my passion is. That's what I ended up majoring in college. I initially went for engineering. I did a semester of engineering. It's like, it's not my style. I was an avionics technician in the military. I was like, I'll pursue electronic engineering and you know, just keep building on that strength that I had. I was really good at that job. Hey, yeah, let's pick somebody up. I minored in creative writing. Yeah, majored in history, minored creative writing, because I probably would have majored in creative writing if that would have been an option, but it wasn't. That I do enjoy writing. What's that doing? Oh yeah, we have to go
Wherever my legs carry me.
buff up. Did you minor in engineering? Scrap Booker's resume. There's something else. Oh yeah, I want to pick a fight in the flesh markets. I'm gonna probably wait until right before we go to the islands to do that, so I can make any last-minute purchases. But that is coming. Also, I think majoring in or going for history and creative writing kind of rounds out my resume as well, since I have the technical experience from my time in the military. That's always something I can fall back on. Any sort of
Forwards! No, backwards.
electrician
Backwards!
position. 'Cause I could have had my hours signed off when I got out. Now I didn't do it because me and my warrant officer weren't really getting along when I got out. But if he signed off on my hours, I could have exited the military with a journeyman's electrician. Where do I need to go? I'm over there. The portal up, I think, where I have to go.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Yeah, and then like my last job had nothing to do with my major or minor. I was a project manager for like a software company, which is a pretty simple way of putting it. We modernized, I guess, factories, mostly paper mills, and got all of their procedures and everything digitized and gave them the means to check it. It's a little bit more complex than that because it intertwined with their CMMS systems and allowed you to like run reports through the software, and it spoke to the software directly. It's a pretty fun job. You came across a lot of unique stuff because no two facilities did things the same way. And a lot of the folks you worked with, the engineers you worked with there, had their other stuff they wanted to do with the system. Sometimes the opposite of what the system was capable of. So it was a good time. A lot of thinking was thunk in that job. Yeah, I like to pursue my master's. That's one of the things I'm looking for in my current job search is education benefits. The last job had them, but there's no way to ever use them because you're always on the road. They pay for half your school, which was great, but again, there was no time to actually go to class or pursue that.
Speak with her. Don't mind me.
Not your words.
Because honestly, I'd be happy, you know, get my master's and get a job at a community college. I know there's a stigma when it comes to community colleges, but I think they're fantastic. It's a great tool for people that don't have the same means to get into a full university. So they get in a position there and making sure that, you know, the people that were going through it stayed in passion and pursued their education. I feel like
Well,
oftentimes the community college is where people stop.
Fighting for a righteous cause is
And
certainly
there's no
different
reason
from
for it.
simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Thanks. Yeah, I try not to curse too much. I've done my fair share of it. You know, I was in the Marine Corps, so I know how to curse. And plus, not doing it regularly makes it funnier when it does happen, like when I slip up, if I'm panicking. It's one of those things I think is better enjoyed in moderation. Yeah. Also that I don't have to worry about keeping up with my my writing. It's definitely a lot more laid back atmosphere. But again, I think it's a useful tool. I mean, community college is fantastic. Oh, he doesn't have to do that anymore.
Rules are
That's right. Here you go, Memphis. I was hoping you'd say something. I was watching the chat diligently. The best part is this is where we're going to end the stream at, so... Oh, he gets this automatically. Awesome. That means I don't need greater heroism anymore, right? Because it's only the one. Yeah, greater heroism here. Does greater heroism also give damage? I forget. Or is it just attack? I think it's attack and damage. Yeah, saves and skill checks. So this is still better than the other one. That's only bonus hit points, attack and damage roll. Oh, you become fatigued at the end? That's lame. But good news is it lasts for 24 hours, so. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of buffing at the end. I know Mepis sure did. But for now, that's going to do it. I will pick this up again on Monday. We caught back up and actually superseded where we made it... Made it past where we left off last time, where I had to replay through everything. So that's exciting. We still have a lot to do. There's a lot to do in the Upper City. We have the Mage Tower. We have Alexia's quest. We have 2 companion quests. So knock all those out next time. So take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay classy. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, let's see if it saves. I knew it was going to because it had been saving all night, so... Saves are taking a little bit longer, though. The further you get to the game. Alright, take care, everybody.